If your Windows 11 system reads not activated, this video will walk through how to fix it step by step, or clearly explain why it won't activate in its current state. Alright guys, so we're on the Windows 11 computer here, and we're going to be demonstrating how to check and how to fix some of these errors that may be causing the activation issue. So first we need to confirm what edition of Windows is actually installed. Let's go to Settings. We can search, or we can hit Windows key and I to bring that up. And let's go to System. Once we're in System, we can go to Activation. It's its own tab here. This is useful because if we're getting some kind of error, we will be able to reference a code from here, or we'll be able to see what the error is. And then it's also worth noting what edition of Windows you have. So if I purchase a Windows 11 Professional key and I want to activate Windows 11 Home, it won't activate Windows 11 Home. Rather, it will upgrade me to Windows 11 Pro. So this isn't technically an issue, but something worth noting. The keys are edition specific. All right, so step number 2 is to identify the license type. We're going to check what type of license that Windows thinks it's using. We can do this by opening our command prompt. So we'll hit the Windows key and we'll type CMD, and let's click Run as Administrator. Select Yes on the pop-up. And from here, we're going to type slmgr space /DLI. All right, and then the Windows script host should return. The Professional Edition should return the operating system edition, and then it's also going to tell us our key and the license status. So we have Professional Edition here of the operating system, which is Windows R. It's showing us our operating system, our partial product key, and that we are in fact licensed. Here it says OEM. This is an important piece of information. We're going to usually see one of 3 license types. That's OEM, retail, or volume. Retail and OEM are normal for personal systems. If it's a volume or KMS type of license, then the machine expects activation from a business or a school network. If you see licensing or volume on a personal computer, it's not an error, it's actually just a license mismatch. Now, another thing we can check. Next up, let's fix our common activation blockers. For example, we want to make sure that the system has working internet connection and that the correct date and time are set. We also want to make sure it's fully updated. All right, so let me go back to my settings. All right, and then we have time and language as one setting. We also have Windows Update. So let's just make sure that this is correct. We are in a central time zone. This is the correct date, so we're good here. And then Windows Update, we just want to make sure that we're all the way up to date. Let's go back to activation. This is in our system settings. Here we're going to see a setting called Get Help. This is going to bring up our activation troubleshooter. Let's just say that we're trying to activate a new device running Windows 11. We'll follow along with the prompts here. Let's assume that we were not able to activate Windows. Here we can see that the troubleshooter is here. And then if we click yes, it's going to proceed with diagnostics and try some automated steps to fix the problem. Let's go ahead with this PC. And because my computer actually is activated, it's telling us that it's activated and there's nothing further that we can do. This is a step that is well worth trying, as it may end up resolving your issues. Now, we mentioned earlier that if you have a KMS or a volume key on a personal computer, that this can cause some issues. Your system is expecting its activation from an organization. How do you fix that? Your options are either connecting to the organization's network and having IT correct the license, or you can just switch to a proper retail or OEM license. If you'd like to purchase a license, you can find that in the description below this video. And then again, at any time we can go to System and Activation, and by hitting Change Product Key, we'd be able to change which product key we have, and we could enter a valid one here. I'm going to open up Windows Sandbox now to show you a command that you can run. This is more of an advanced fix, and I don't want to do this on my personal computer. But here, if we open up our command prompt, let's click Run as Administrator. We're going to type in slmgr /upk. Now, on your regular machine, it will confirm a message saying that the product key has been uninstalled. This is only something that we want to do if we have access to the correct key, because then we're basically going to restart our system. So I can X out here. We would go to Restart, and then we would enter the correct product key again, and hopefully that would resolve our issue. If the system files related to licensing are damaged, we've got some commands that we can use to help repair that. So this time I actually will use my regular command prompt, CMD, and Run as Administrator once again. We're going to type sfc space / scan now. This is going to take a little bit of time, and there is actually another command that we can run. It's a dism command. I'll wait until this is done, and then we'll proceed with that one. All right, and Windows did not find any integrity violations, so we're good here. Let's try the other command. That's dism space / online space / cleanup -image space / restore health. Press enter. And we're going to go ahead and let this load again. We'll see you guys once it's done. All right, now it's important to understand this. Even if you followed every step in this video perfectly, some computers still won't activate. And that doesn't mean that you did anything wrong. The most common reason is a license mismatch. For example, if you have a personal computer and the license key that you're using to activate it is a KMS or a volume key. Another example is hardware changes. If the system's motherboard was replaced and the Windows license is not transferable, Windows may permanently reject activation. In other cases, the Windows license itself may be invalid, expired, or never intended for personal use. This is especially common for keys that were issued to businesses or schools. And finally, some systems are organization managed, meaning that the activation is controlled by an organization or an institution. In those cases, only that organization can activate Windows on your device. So in conclusion, activation issues or failures typically have one identifiable cause. And once you know what category you're in, the fix or the solution becomes clear. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for today's video. If you have any questions about anything we covered, feel free to drop those in the comments below, and we'll get back with you as soon as we can. If you're interested in purchasing Microsoft Office, Windows 10, Windows 11, Windows Server, or a wide variety of other Microsoft software at a great price, be sure to check out Indigo software. We'll put all the links down below. As our channel continues to grow, we're constantly looking for new video topic ideas. If you have any ideas, we'd love to know what those are. Most viewer commented video requests get made into actual videos on our channel. Lastly, a like and subscribe would be greatly appreciated as it helps to support the channel. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys next time.